Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. This is Love After Lockup. Okay, this is season 2, episode 33. This is Love the Way You Lie. Okay, and we are starting off with my favorites. My favorites, Angela and Tony. Okay, so last episode we saw that Angela was all up in her feelings and stuff because Tony had got locked up. He got picked up by the police. He was like, they found me. They had put all these guns on me, and they took me in, okay? And last we saw Angela, she was riding to go to the jail so that Tony could explain himself. Okay, Angela. So Angela gets to the jail, okay? She visits Tony. We don't see her talking to Tony or whatever. I guess they let the camera crew in the jail so that we could actually see the conversation. But we saw Tony, like the camera crew was able to talk to Tony, on the phone. And Tony was like, I still love her. You know what I'm saying? That's my boo. She ain't gonna leave me or whatever. Okay. And so after the visit, we see Angela. I talked to Tony. And the camera crew was like, so what Tony said? And she was like, well, I tried to break up with Tony. I really tried. To break up with Tony. But, he was really begging me to stay, and he was really pleading and begging, and I just don't know. I don't know, Tony. He's so manipulative. He makes me, he makes me want to love him, and I don't know how to quit him. I said, okay, Angela. Angela said, I don't know how to quit Tony, okay? And so, the police had gave Angela Tony's stuff, okay? So she has all of Tony's bags and all the stuff that he had on him whenever he got picked up. And so Angela's like, I know they have his cell phone in there. I'm gonna go through his cell phone. Where's the charger? I need a charger. Okay, she gets the charger, okay? She got Tony's phone. She got her little cigarette just, shaking because she's like, I'm trying to figure out what's on this phone, okay? And so she's scrolling on the phone. And she's like, I'm going to find out if he was with the girl, because that'll be it. That'll be it for me and Tony, okay? What's on this phone? Michael. He tried to hide Michael. It's Michelle, okay? Let me see this phone call. Messages. Okay. Oh, there it is. He says, I will always love you. Okay. That's it, Tony. He must know this girl. I don't know who this is. I will always love you. You bring me joy and happiness. I can't quit you. That's what I say about Tony. And it was just all of these messages, and apparently, like, the girl was not responding to him or whatever. But Angela was like, so this is what he was doing, the night that they had picked him. The night that he was supposed to go to the halfway house. He was over there with Michelle. That's what Angela said, okay? But, so Angela says she's done. Angela says he's been messing around with this little trick, okay? And he's giving up all of this for this little trick that he met, okay? And she says it's over. She said it was hard to break up with Tony, but, she had to do it, okay? And I said, okay, Angela. Is Angela really done? We don't know, okay? I don't think Angela's done. We cut to Tony in the jail. And they're like, yeah, Tony, what you gonna do without Angela? Like, you really think Angela gonna stay by you? And he's like, you know what? I love Angela. She know I love her. And, if she was to not be with me, like, it would really mess things up for me. So I really need her to stay down with me because I need somewhere to stay when I get out, okay? And I know Angela gonna send me a little coin. So y'all don't mess this up for me, okay? This is something I need. We TV, okay? Tony. So that was it for Angela and Tony, girl, okay? Next, we got Lacey, John, and Shane, okay? So, not John. I'm getting confused. Lacey, how you get John and Shane? Like, I would call one John, and I would call Shane John, and John Shane, girl. I would mess the whole thing up, okay? I don't know how you do this. But Shane had went to Lacey's house, okay? And, to profess his love to her, whatever. And so they did what it did. And then this is the morning after. And, Shane is like, girl, you look so beautiful. How you just wake up so beautiful, girl? Like, you look amazing. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, thanks. I know, it's just natural, okay? And I'm like, girl, you got all of this. She had last night's makeup still on her face, okay? That's why she was looking good, all right? And so she proceeds to tell him, she's like, I have to tell you something, okay? Well, okay, I'll tell you, okay? Well, okay, you know John, right? Okay. Well, okay, funniest story. Okay. Okay, John might be my youngest child's father. It's hilarious, right? Like, and Shane is like, nah, that ain't funny, sis. Like, why you didn't tell me this? Poor Shane. Lacey just gives Shane need to know information. She drops a bomb on Shane every time we see him, okay? He's like, look, I didn't know all of this. Like, this is kind of crazy, whatever. But, you know, he's like, I love her, so it's whatever. Okay, and then the next scene we got Shane. Lacey is prepping Shane because Lacey's dad is gonna come over because he gotta drop the kids off, okay? And so I don't know if he knows that Shane is there. So she's like, you're gonna meet my dad, he's Italian, okay? And so yeah, we're Italian. He's like, Shane's like, girl, I love Italian food, so it's whatever to me. I said, okay, Shane. And so the daddy comes in there, you know, Lacey greets him at the door, and she's like, hey guys, hi, talking to her kids or whatever. And the dad is like, hey girl, what's up? Like, who is that? Okay. And Shane's like, you know, I'm Shane or whatever, you know, I'm, you know, dating Lacey, whatever. And daddy's like, girl, when, where, how, like, what is, I just came to drop off the kids. And you're over here sitting with a new man, like, girl, what is going on, okay? And so he's like, how'd y'all meet? And Shane is like, oh, we met on a website. It's kind of like eHarmony, but it's for prisoners. And we had met on there, and we've been talking ever since. And I just got out, and I'm here. And he said, Shane was like, we had spent the night together, our first night together. I was like, why would you tell her daddy that? Like, what is really going on? Okay, Shane. You can tell Shane is 21 because he's saying 21-year-old stuff. Like, why would you tell that man that? But okay. And so the daddy was like, Lacey, can I ask you a question? What about John? Okay. And Lacey's like, well, you know, like, I really like Shane, you know, and I don't know, I really like Shane, okay? And so the next scene we have, they sitting down or whatever, and, you know, the daddy's like trying to talk to Lacey, and Shane, like, girl, what is going on, okay? He's asking Shane some questions, like, you know, why you want to be with Lacey or whatever. And he's like, you know, I love her, you know, I don't think he said he loved her, but he was like, I care about her, you know, she's nice and she's pretty, you know, and that's pretty much it, okay? And so the dad asks Lacey, he's like, girl, so did you tell John about Shane? And does, you know, Shane, you know about John, right? Okay, so, like, what makes Shane so different than John? And then Lacey's like, you know, John wasn't good for me, Dad, okay? And Dad's like, so what makes Shane so different? And she didn't answer, okay? So Dad is like talking to Shane. He's like, do you have any experience with kids? This girl got 3 kids, okay? And Shane is like, nah, I'm a kid. I'm 21. I'm a baby, okay? And so he asked me, he's like, how old are you? And Shane's like, I'm 21. And the daddy's like, this is a baby. This is a baby, Lacey. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is a baby. This is why he's falling for this and putting up with all this, because he is a baby, okay? I said, yes, tell her daddy, okay? And so we see Shane get to smoking in the house. He was stressed out, okay? I said, who gave you permission to smoke in her house? I was like, ugh, that's nasty, okay? But the daddy asked if Lacey still has John's engagement ring. And Lacey's like, why would you ask that, Daddy? Like, why would you ask? Like, whose side are you on, Daddy, okay? But she was like, yeah, it's in the house, but I'm not wearing it, so. And then Daddy was like, Shane, did you know that she still has another man's engagement ring? And then Shane was like, well, no, I ain't know about that. Like, I'm just finding out about that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna really have to work on some things. And I was like, yes, y'all are gonna have to work on some things, okay? This is ridiculous, okay? Next, we got Glorietta and Alex, okay? So, they go on a little dinner date. And Glorietta is so happy because, you know, they did what they had to do at the hotel or whatever. And she wanted to go on a date first. But he was like, no, we ain't going nowhere, okay? So she finally has her little dinner date. She's like, this is making up for, you know, the other nights. Like, she's so happy. She's like, me and him dressed. We dressed both in pink. You know, we're matchy, okay? I said, okay, Glorietta. So they get in the restaurant and they get to talking or whatever, and she's like, you know, have you been thinking about your vows or whatever? He's like, what? What are you talking about? And she says how she wants kids. She wants like 3 kids. She wants to white picket fence. She wants to have a dog. She wants to go to the veterinarian. She wants to have a nice house. She wants to have doctor bills. She wants to have, you know, and health insurance. She wants to have all of that with him, okay? He's like, you want to have my kids? How many kids you want to have by me, girl? And then in the confessional, he's like, she is definitely, like, she needs to slow down, okay? She's doing way too much. He's like, we just met. She's doing way too much. But I'm like, didn't you propose to her? So isn't that the next steps? Like, what is really going on, okay? And so next they're like, Glorietta's like, so this whole thing about you being Muslim, girl, is this like for play or is this like for real? Because she's like, you know, the whole thing with my mama, you know, meeting with my mama, like, she was like scared that you were gonna try to convert me to Islam and stuff like that. Like, you know, like, I want our kids to be Catholic, you know, whatever. So Glorietta is saying that she wants the whole family to be Catholic, and then Alex is saying that he wants her to convert to Islam and then he wants everybody to be Muslim, okay? That's just what it is. And so they going back and forth like, no, okay? And then she becomes very ignorant, okay? She's like, okay, this is not Assam, Arabia. This is not Arab. This is not all this ignorant stuff. And he's like, please shut up because you being really ignorant right now. You being very ignorant right now, so I'm gonna need you to shut up. And I was like, please tell her, because she was being super ignorant, okay? So then she's like, you know what? I just need some more alcohol, okay? I need some more alcohol, and cheers to our future. Okay, I said this is a mess, okay? So we get the commercial clip. They get back to the hotel. She has a whole, like, wedding book. She's like, I'm a wedding book right here. You want to look at the wedding book? You like this dress or you like this dress? Which one? Are you looking at that girl in that dress? Do you like the dress or do you like the girl? And he's like, man, I don't know. Like, she kind of sitting kind of cute. I like how she's sitting in the dress. So I guess I like the dress. And so I was like, okay, this is a mess. You know, she says that, you know, he's like, girl, you a Pisces. That's why you crazy. I said, okay. The next thing we got, they go to the ring store, okay, and obviously Alex knows the jeweler. He calls him Mark the jeweler, okay, because when Alex was running around in the streets, he, you know, slanging dope, okay. He used to come and get the grills, and he used to come and get iced out, okay, and Mark was his jeweler, so he spent a lot of money with Mark. So they in there dapping like, what's up, Mark? You know, he's like, what's up, Alex? And so he's like, you know, I got my girl here, you know, we getting, you know, I proposed to her. We've been together 8 months or whatever. And now I'm about to get her a ring. I'm about to make good on my promises or whatever. And so, baby, go ahead and pick out a ring, boo. Okay? And so she's like, yay, this is so exciting. Gonna pick out a ring. I don't know which one I want. Okay, let me figure it out. Okay, this one. Okay, cool. And then he's saying that, you know, that he already proposed to her, whatever. But that was when he was locked up. Now he gonna propose to her in person, okay? So I'm gonna get down on one knee. Is it okay if I get down on one knee, baby? Okay, let me get down on one knee. Glorietta, you know you my ride or die, boo. So it's whatever, boo. Like, you wanna be with me or you don't wanna be with me? Like, what's up? You wanna get married? Like, what's up? Okay? And she's like, yes, okay, yes. And so they get to kissing and stuff. And I know Mark the jeweler and the sales lady was like, can y'all do this out in the parking lot? Like, we don't want to see this. I would have been like, girl, get out of here. Just buy this ring and get up out of here. I don't want to see this, okay? And so she's like, you know what? The kids can be Muslim. The kids can be Muslim. It is okay, girl. It's okay. Oh my gosh. The kids can be Muslim. I'm gonna have Muslim babies, okay? And she's like, you know, sometimes you do things whenever you're in love and you make sacrifices, okay? And I want to have Muslim babies, okay? So that's my sacrifice, okay? It's cool, whatever. I said, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So that was it from Gloria and Alex, okay? Next we get to Cheryl and Josh. So we saw last episode that Cheryl is, you know, she was having a little anxiety attack because she has to go to his family reunion, okay? You know that she already beefing with Josh's mama because Josh's mama thinks that Cheryl wants her man, Kenny, okay? And she's like, girl, this is a mess. Like, you know, I don't like his mama. And you know what? Every time I see Kenny, I be standing like 50 feet away from Kenny. I don't even talk to him. I don't even look at him. I don't look in his direction because I know his mama crazy, okay? And so they get to his uncle's house or whatever, and you know, Josh is really excited to be there because he's been locked up for like 6 years or whatever. So he is excited to see his uncle, and you know, his grandma looked real young. I was like, dang girl, how old is grandma? She looked real good. And so he's hugging everybody and whatnot. You know, Cheryl being Cheryl, like she's just nervous and she's having a little anxiety attack or whatever. And so they get to the backyard, and Cheryl is like waiting for his mama to get there. Like, where's Josh's mama? And so Josh's mama pulls up with Kenny, okay. And I don't even know if I don't even know if his mama even talked to Cheryl, okay. Cheryl just sat down or whatever. The kids was trying to talk to Cheryl, like, where's the ketchup? She's like, girl, I don't know. It's somewhere over there. Leave me alone, okay. And so Kenny got him a little plate, and Kenny sits right next to Cheryl. And Cheryl was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get up. Let me go help y'all find this ketchup. Let me go help y'all. I gotta go. I can't stay by Kenny because, you know, his mama gonna think I'm with him or whatever. And sure enough, Josh's mom was like, I know she ain't over there by Kenny. I said, you know what? Josh's mama, you crazy, okay? I don't know why she thinks, I honestly believe she thinks that anybody who is around Kenny wants Kenny. Kenny must be out there doing what it do, okay? That's why she can't trust Kenny. But I was like, mama, you're doing way too much, okay? Mama pulls Josh to the side and she's like, I don't like this girl. I don't know. Like, you living in my house or whatever, and I don't like her, so you can't be with her. And that's just what it is, okay? And then Mama was talking to everybody else at the party, and they're like, and she's like, she's not good for him. She's not good for him. What is her name again, girl? It don't matter. Her name is Cheryl, but she's not good for him, okay? And so it's just real awkward for Cheryl. Like, I kind of felt bad for Cheryl, okay? And so Cheryl was like, you know, I got to get up out of here. She's like, Josh, I gotta go fix the tire. Like, you coming with me? And Josh is like, girl, like, we didn't even cut the cake yet. I wanted me some cake. My mama had made me some cake, girl. Like, what's up? Like, I'm trying to eat the cake. Like, why don't you go fix the tire? And she's like, wow, so, like, I'm making a big deal about everything. Like, I'm being dramatic. Like, I just want you to come and help me fix the tire. Like, come on with me, please. Please come with me, okay? He's like, girl, what is your problem? What is your problem, okay? And so her and him gets a fighting or whatever, and he's like, you know what, I'll come with you. Come on, let's help. It's so important for you to fix this tire right now in the middle of my party. Come on, girl, let's go. And so Josh's mom sees, and she's like, girl, they just be fighting all the time. Like, it's not healthy for him, but you know, he gonna learn the hard way, okay? And so we cut to Cheryl and Josh in the car, and Josh is like, girl, I am miserable, okay? Like, sometimes it's nice, but sometimes I'm miserable, girl. Like, this is a lot. And so, you know, Cheryl doesn't take it lightly. She's like, you know what? She drops all types of F-bombs. Every other word was a bleep, 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 and I bleep, and I drove all the way to bleep into Colorado and bleep, and I spent thousands of bleep money. And I said, okay, girl, she really went off on Josh. Josh was sitting there like, whew, that's nice and all, but I'm miserable, girl, okay? And she's like, do you want to break up? And he's like, yes. Okay, but I might need some more money, so no, but yes. And he's like, girl, I feel obligated to be with be with Cheryl, but we just be fighting all the time. I'm like, girl, I can't be fighting with her all the time. And so Cheryl tells us that her mama told her that, you know, anything worth having is worth fighting for. And that's why she has fought so hard with Josh, because it's always been hard with Josh. And so it makes her want him even more. I said, girl, I don't think that's what your mama meant. And if it was, don't listen to that information, girl. Anything, you know, if it's love, girl, it'll be easy. It'll be easy, girl, okay? It won't be this hard. That's what, it won't be this hard, girl. Like, get that off your mind, girl. It's whatever, okay? Last but not least, forget to Vincent and Amber, okay? I'm really team Vincent at this point. I don't know about y'all, but like Amber getting on my nerve. Amber and her friends getting on my nerves, okay? She's trying to put everything on Vincent, but it's like, Amber, but you like agreed to all of this, girl. Like, what's the tea? So the last episode we saw that they were at like the strip club or whatever, and Amber says like she got a Uber to go to his Airbnb and she crashed over there. And so it's the next morning and she's like, you know, I gotta go back to Puppy's mama house. And so, you know, like, let's just drink some coffee and get up. And so he's like, okay. So they get to talking and she's like, you know what, like, you know, I kind of figure out where like I messed up at in this whole communication thing. And, you know, I haven't been asking the right questions, you know, and getting the right answers from you. And he's like, so, you know, what's tea, sis? And she's like, why, whenever you were writing me in prison, like, you were going by the name Hercules, okay? And he was like, yeah, because I was writing 10 girls, and I didn't want to get my real name and my birth date out, so I was going by the name Hercules, okay? And she's like, but even after you had proposed to me a month and a couple of days, like, I found out afterward what your name was. And he was like, but you said yes, so, like, why is it a problem now? And I'm like, girl, yes, why is it a problem now? Like, you knew all of this. She's like, you can't con a con man. And I'm like, girl, if you were a con man, then why didn't you think all of this was a problem when you was in prison? And she was like, you know, when you in there, like, you just want, you know, if somebody's trying to give you happiness, girl, you take it or whatever. And I was like, okay, but you're trying to act like this man like deceived you or whatever, like, but you were very much in on it. Like, I was like, okay, he was sending you some money and he was sending your cellmate some money, so how is he a con? I didn't understand where she was going with this. Like, if y'all know, let me know in the comments below. But I was like, where is she going with this conversation, okay? And basically he was like, she was like, you want to con me for a check, that's why you get married to me. And he was like, well, if you think that's what it is, then it's not. And she was like, I don't believe it. And I was like, girl, you know what, like, Amber, I'm done with you, I'm done with your friends, I'm definitely team Vincent at this point. I'm like, girl, you knew all of this information and this man is trying to help you get a mattress and stuff like that. Why would he do all of this for like a check that probably wouldn't even be worth that much? Okay, so I was like, girl, what is going on? So that was Vincent and Amber. It wasn't that much with them. I was like, girl, I'm team Vincent at this point. There's no other discussion. So anyways, that was the whole episode, you guys. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. Let's discuss. Let's, you know, get it popping in the comments, okay? Go ahead, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like the video if you haven't liked it. And click the bell so you get notified when I post these videos. It really helps me out a lot. I love you guys. Bye.